Get started here. James, go ahead.
Dana, Devion was saying how much more connected the team is now compared to what it was earlier in the season, even just a couple of weeks ago. Does 22 points off 13 turnovers tonight kind of typify how different this team is?
James, there's no doubt that the connection is so much better. I mean, they're talking in huddles. Will's giving us some leadership there, keeping everybody focused, and the inbounds plays, the connection there where we're not giving up easy baskets. Everybody, thinking about what their responsibilities are, and so yeah, I don't think there's any doubt we're more connected. If we'd have rebounded the ball a little bit better on the defensive end, which was the only stat that we got hurt on, they had 21 second chance points, and that was 15 offensive rebounds. So that really hurt us. But other than that, I thought our defensive activity was really good. Our ball movement at times was good. We had a few bad possessions there. I think we got a little fatigued at the end of the game, but for the most part, I thought our connection was much better. Yes.
Matt Preem.
And how much is your defensive performance impacting your offense the last couple of games? It feels like offensively, you guys are really good too.
Well, as James said, we got 22 points off their turnovers. I think we got some transition buckets there off those turnovers, but our guys are just playing harder. I wish, I could act like we invented something here. We're just playing so much harder than what we did. And, I don't know if that's just guys, coming together, but the leadership is definitely part of it, because since Christmas, Will's been phenomenal in that area. Eric's picked it up. Davion and Jacob have had a little sense of urgency here. Dante's gotten a little better shape, which really has helped him. And so, yeah, I just think we're playing a lot better because we're playing harder.
Zach Neal.
When you look at the stat sheet, Eric Williams isn't someone that you would really pick out as someone as like one of the top players of the game. But when there's a big play, whether on offense or defense, he's usually around the ball. Can you put into words what the value that he brings to your team right now?
Well, I know he hit a big three. I think they got it down to 9 or something there, but he hit a big three when we were struggling a little bit there. But no, I like his activity defensively. He's got a good feel for the game. I think he can play a little harder. I think there's more there. He's a really good athlete, and it sometimes just doesn't use his athleticism, but his instincts are pretty good. And I agree. He made some good plays, big plays. They're not against UCLA, even though he didn't shoot it good. And he made some big plays again tonight.
Take a couple more. Chris?
Yeah, Dana, you've been doing this for a long time, so you've seen some things. I mean, put in perspective just kind of what it's like to be able to go on a road trip and take down 2 top 5 teams in 3 days, and just kind of your perspective on what that's like.
Well, winning on the road is fun. There's no doubt about it. It really brings the team together. We've been fortunate because we've had good players. We've had a good road team. I think if you check the numbers, we're probably as good as anybody in the league over the course of time. And so, I hope we can continue to improve our defense, because that'll travel. I hate to use a cliche there, but it does travel. We held UCLA to 39%, and they shot 41% tonight. And if we can keep it around that number rather than 46, 47, 50, it makes a tremendous difference. And, the first half, they shot 37, 38%. Second half, they moved it up a little bit. Like I said, I thought we got a little fatigued there, but, you hold somebody under 40%, you're really doing a good job defensively.
All right, we're going to go to James and then Matt if he has a follow-up. James, go ahead.
Danny, you talk all the time about you've been doing this 40, 41 years. You've seen a lot. even you haven't seen this. The last team in America who's done this in a 5-day span was 46 years ago in '76. Put in perspective how big this week was, how big this weekend was, where you obviously understand the big picture and you got as big a jolt as anyone has seen in college basketball in generations.
Well, we needed a big week. You know that our guys knew that. You know, I've been talking about a sense of urgency, you know, since the Baylor game. Before that, you know, fellas, you know, we can't bury ourselves any further. You know, we still don't have any room for error. You know, it's January 15th and you're already talking about, you know, you don't have any room for error. You know, you've got to bring it every night. That sense of urgency is going to have to come every night. And so it's 42 years and you're right, I haven't seen anything like it. And, you know, we needed it, man. We needed something, you know, to jumpstart us, and 3 road wins, you know, this week. Now we go home, but I told the guys, you know, being at home doesn't do anything for us if we don't take care of it. You know, we won 3 road games this week. And if you look, you know, I was looking at games, there's a lot of road teams won today, you know, I mean, so, you know, you still got to take care of business at home, and those teams don't care what we did this week. They're coming in Thursday, Saturday, or Thursday, Sunday, I believe, Tuesday, whatever. And, you know, we're going to have our hands full at home. So we got to get back, get better, you know, take tomorrow off, but then get back to work. And we still got a lot of room. That's the exciting thing, guys, is, you know, I still think we've got so much room to grow into. I really do. I think our execution can get so much better. The connection offensively can get better. The connection defensively can get better. I'm excited because I still think we got room to grow.
Matt, did you have one more?
Dana, the last 4 wins, Dante's been averaging almost a double-double for you guys. Could you just put into perspective the importance of his play, even though it doesn't get the attention that a Will or Eric or Jacob has been getting?
Well, it should, because he and Frank gave us a big presence today. You know, we had 6 block shots. Dante had 2 and Frank had 4. We haven't done that, guys. You know, our defense inside at the rim has not been good. You know, this is by far the most that teams have finished inside on us in a long time. And so those 2, you know, manning up and getting 6 blocks, you know, I thought was huge. I mean, it gave them something to think about. And so, no, I thought Dante and Frank really gave us a big lift. I thought they did a tremendous job inside. We got to get Dante the ball more as he gets in shape more. We will, and play through him a little bit more. But, you know, those 2 guys, Frank with 4 blocks and Dante with 2. And then between them, they were 8 for 9 from the field. You know, they did have 3 turnovers, but you go 8 for 9 from the field, you say you take those turnovers, you know, you're still 8 for 12. And so, and I thought Dante made some nice passes. We didn't finish them all the time, but I thought he made some nice passes out of the post.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it there. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.